Good evening, and welcome to another night of Magic the Gathering action here at Epic Gaming. I'm Kevin. I'm going to be your stream operator for the night. And we're going to be hopping in and doing some standard as well as completing up our quests. We are almost done with our Mastery Pass for the season. Actually, we are done with the Mastery Pass for the season. So, really at this point, we are just fooling around for the sake of fooling around. And if that's the case, I'm going to go ahead and do a standard event. Trying to get Christian some more coins so that he can continue to enter in the draft events. All right. I can use this on 1 to have a red source on 2 for Robber. I don't have any red sources on 2 for Robber except for the Fable Passage, so I can't hold the Fable Passage for the Brushfire Elemental on 3. I go first. This is fine. One mana open. Could be a lot of things. Can't be a counterspell though. Do I want Robber first? Yeah, Robber's always better than Brushfire. Can go next turn alongside this Mammoth. Let's make it a 3/3. Oh, took a Dashing Octopus. That's pretty good. Because I think I can mutate it with colorless mana. Ooh, do the Fable Passage. Is that better? This can block, can it? Unless you have 4 or more cards. So it can block. That's quite unfortunate. So I want to set up this turn then. Fortunately, I can't do Innkeeper and something else. Can't do a 3-drop. So we'll cast the Skoos. Play a tapped Mammoth. No attacks. It's going to stonewall me for a while. Let's see. 2 triggers just makes it a 5/5, which means it dies to this. Which is a little unfortunate. Yeah. I'll see if my opponent wants to trade. Get my second red source off of this. It's hard that they're just playing mono red. Mono blue, rather. So there's a non-zero chance they block here, and then I get the Rimrock for the trade. Ooh. Oh! Perfect. I hit the card. I ripped what I needed. That was awesome. That was perfect. Like they can redeploy it if they want. Yep. Second Gargoyle. Okay. Now we're in some trouble. So let's try and draw into something that's helpful. Not helpful right away, so we're just going to have to wait. What's this do when it finishes? Shuffle your hand and graveyard in, draw 7. Okay, so it's a replenish, but it has to hit the 12th hour, so it's going to be a while before that. In the meantime, though, it just countersorts their mana. Yeah. Drawing a card. Okay. What are they trying to do is the question. What's their play? Beyond just kind of going up the board. Play a Mammoth. Alright, we're going to do this. Then we're going to combat. Ooh, I have a Gaddock I could cast for 0, but... Yep, I'll go ahead and end my turn. Then, in case someone does anything, I'll be able to activate Scavenging Ooze. That's fine, you can tap that.
All right, who's ready for a good time? Time to improvise.
Non-land permanent. Okay, so not actually useful. Eat a gargoyle. That's fine, you can phase that out. Ooh, okay. So casting these isn't worth it. Bone Crusher, shoot that. Make this bigger attack. Yeah. More red sources. Tapping that, damaging that. Sure.
Looks like I'm out of time.
All right. This is still phased out, so they can't get rid of it until my next turn. Then they have to use some sort of action removal before I get to my main phase, or else I'll be able to draw all these cards. They're going to bounce that. Okay. And tap this boy. Okay. I can hold this land, or I can cast 1, 2, 3, 6, 5, 6. So boom, boom, land on that. Yeah. Yep, get your thing. Combat. Offer trade. Cool. Yep. I will. I'm fine with willing this goose. Draw towards a land or something. Perfect. Make these boys big. They only have 4 mana, so they can, like, Brazen Borrower. Cool. All right. That was a thinker. I had to sit there and think. But I got there. Oh, man. Okay. Mono blue. It almost got there. It was gross. Forced me to think. Couldn't just blindly attack every turn. Green source for Innkeeper. Turn 2, I shock myself for a robber. Turn 3, I have a tap land, but I play a Rimrock. Drawing a card. Turn 4, I'll have 3 mana and 3 creatures that can attack, and we'll be able to Embercleave. Yeah, I'm willing to try it. Oh, yeah. Excuse me. Oh. Mono white. Actually just mono white. Okay. This is going to be a real awkward game. So I don't have the things in my hand that actually deal with what they do. Which is kind of just stack a creature really big. And they already have 1 protection piece. Aha. I also just do things like that. Burn myself for the red source. Yeah, burn myself for the red source. Thankfully, I have an untapped green source for next turn. So I'm going to play the Mammoth on curve. Play the Mammoth on curve. This is a 1/1. Continue to attack. Next turn, I'll play Brushfire, play Fabled Passage, activate Fabled Passage, attack my opponent for as many creatures as I can, hopefully kill them. Okay. Counter on your Alise? Yep. They knew not to attack. Smart. Okay. And the question here is, do I attack with both? Should I hold this back? Yeah, we attack with both. Can't do this, so we just attack with these. We have this to use. We don't attack with that, because then just take the block there. Doing 12. Cool. Second main phase. Play a creature. It can't block, but I'll play it. Sets up for next turn's Embercleave. Which is what we're going for at this point. It's the untap, play a land, attack, cleave, win, hopefully. Alright, they're going to combat. Make their 4/4. Yep. No blocks, I'll take the 4. Go to 10. They go to 11. Put a counter on a creature. Probably put on the Ascendant. Okay. You have 3 mana. What are they going to do with it? That's not enough. That's definitely not enough. Now you got a 5/5. Now you can kind of block. Well, I'll say right now, it's not enough. You only have 1 mana, so you can't activate give something lifelink. So this is the only thing that has lifelink. Yeah, that's going to be game. brush fire can only be blocked by Heliod, so if he wants to block the brush fire, he has to use Heliod there, which means that that damage is just always going through. They're realizing brush fire is unblockable. Okay, if I put Embercleave here, that is 7, 8, 9, 10 damage. If I put Embercleave here, that's 8 damage. If I put Embercleave here, yeah, just actually if I put Embercleave here, that's 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. So yeah, no matter where I put it, it's not lethal this turn. However, it's real big damage. They're thinking really hard about how they're going to live here. And the answer is they always live. Yep. They can always live. It's just they... Oh! Oh! Oh my gosh! They forgot how devotion worked. And they died for it. That's awesome. I love it when I win games. Wow. Okay. I wasn't keeping track of their devotion either. I also, it wasn't going to matter. Oh. No, because it wouldn't have had trample for that. Oh, could you imagine if Mammoth had trample? Or if when you triggered landfall, it gained trample in addition to its pluses? That'd be ridiculous. No, get this out of here. I'll keep it. I can pretend to be mono green. Yep. Expected. Play this, play that, or just tempo the 3-drop. Tempo the 3-drop. I can use his next turn to cast both if I want to shock myself. Fire Prophecy. Okay, well. We've done equal damage. Okay, let's see. What's going on here? It's my turn. They got this bad boy. They got this bad boy. They got this big bad boy. If I shoot this, they get to kill one of these. Or hit me for 3. 3? Yeah, 3. Ugh. Am I using this? Yes. Let's draw a magic card. That's not a bad magic card. Pretty okay magic card, if I'm being honest. I'm going to attack with these 5/5s. 5/5s are pretty scary. I'll do this in response anyways. My opponent's down to 5, so I just need to get like a good hit in. Unfortunately, I have 4 creatures here, which means they're going to Embercleave me. Something's getting cleaved. I'm always dead here. Block one on one of the big stuff. Okay. No blocks. Yeah, they always have Embercleave. Ugh. Mono red. No 1-drop. Super slow 2-drop. Still just gets there. And I didn't keep a good hand. And I said that going into it. I'm like, I'm going to pretend to be mono green instead of like keeping an actual hand that my deck would play. Still feels bad. So let's see. What's his hand do? Fable Passage on 1 for a red source. Forest on 2 for a green source. To play the Robber of the Rich. And then turn the 3. I can play the Mammoth to... Well, play the Brushfire, then play Mammoth. Then I double Fire Prophecy to kind of filter things through. Yeah, we'll try it. I've got this 3rd land, so instead of getting instead of using this as a land on turn 3, I can potentially just play a 3rd land on 3. Especially if I draw another land to make it my Mammoth better. So I won't be taking a card here, at least not yet. This is not the Rogues deck, but this is a blue-black mill deck. I expect there to be counter spells and other such fun effects in the deck. So I want to play this Brushfire. Yeah, I'll play the Brushfire. These Fire Prophecies aren't going to do anything this game. I'm going to work towards that Embercleave, so I want to actually just another creature. So I want to hold this so I can cast it eventually. Same thing with the Bone Crusher. They're more valuable as creatures, so I can use my Embercleave to close up this game. Even or odd, they're choosing even. Okay. That's 1 board wipe gone. Want the land in play now, because if I untap and draw another land, I can attack with Embercleave. If not, I just want the other land in play so I can Bone Crusher, do other things. Holding the land isn't the most value. They can bounce that, make me discard a card, which is great. Get rid of the Fire Prophecy. Does this hit Planeswalkers? No, just creatures. Okay. Thankfully now I can use Bone Crusher to finish off the Ashiok before Ashiok does anything stupid. Drew the land, so we'll use that. Got my Bone Crusher in play. A little bit stickier, a little bit harder to remove because it does damage when targeted. Yep. Okay, so they have only 2 cards in my graveyard, which means they can't counter this with. I can still drown in the lock, but it won't be able to counter my spell. There is definitely some thinking to casting the Mammoth first. Then they can Brazen Borrower to even it out before I actually get to go to combat and steal the card. Yeah, would much rather get the attack off and see what happens. Okay, they held up all their mana. This doesn't have flash for its normal casting cost. It does. Can't block any of my creatures though. They have all their mana though. Still have another Brazen Borrower effect. So let's just attack. Try to play the Mammoth again. The one they know about. Yep. That's why we did not cast the Embercleave, because we knew they had counterspell. If I Fire Prophecy this, it fully counters this, it just goes to their graveyard. Yeah. I won't be able to attack with the Robber anyway this turn. And this lets me turn one of these Mammoths into another card. Land wasn't really what I'm looking for, but hold the land for next turn. Cast their normal Brazen Borrower. It cannot block, though. At least not my Mammoth. What's our last card is the question here. Do you have the last counterspell? Cool. Let's guarantee the extra damage. Okay, so can I close this game out? They can Cinder Barons, Crawling Barons. Only makes it a 2/2. They can activate it once. Don't need to pop the Fatal Passage yet. Yep. One, two, three. Cool. Okay. Sure. It still dies. My creature still lives. Play the dwarf and pass. They don't share creature type. I don't know if there's any like big global minus effects that would blow me out here. I can Fable Passage to buff this in case I need to. What are they playing towards? Even or odd? So they choose even to get rid of my knight. Oh, because this isn't lethal. Puts him to 1. Now let's play a ground extinction event again. Get a different CMC card. All right, they've got the counterspell. That's fine. This is just going to come down to who has the better top decks, and they have a Castle of Vantress to try and find what they need. I'm assuming this card in their hand gets rid of the Rimrock. They have 2 cards. I haven't seen any... Okay, cool. Ooh, that was close. I had to go deep in the tank. Not even deep in the tank, just like, know their timing. Make sure I'm not overcommitting to the board. It's a good one. That was fun. It's challenging. Challenging. It was a good, challenging game. It required me to think and focus. I like it. Excuse me. I like playing a red-green deck where I have to stop, think, and focus on what I'm doing to make sure my opponent doesn't get the best of me. It's a very satisfying feeling. That's right. I'm a green mage. That's right. I know how to use my brain. Okay. Turn 1. This hand seems good. Fire Prophecy to get rid of their 2-drop if need be. If not, to develop a second Lovestruck Beast. Well, Heart's Desire. I get to move towards, at the end of it all, multiple Lovestruck Beasts. And a Mammoth. And a Mammoth. Sanctuary. Okay. Noted. Red Source? Yeah. Please, well, let's tip the Red Source now. Put a second. Heart's Desire. If they have some cheeky shenanigans they want to do, my Fire Prophecy would have stopped. Nope, just Maze Mind Tome. Sweet. Which is interesting. White into Maze Mind. They have how many cards? 6. I have not 6. So I could draw a card with Robber, or I could just play a 5/5. 5/5 is going to be better for the board and for actually closing out this game. So this is just mono white control, I guess? Well, the next one. I do like this Maze Mind Tome. It's kind of slow, but it's playable. I don't want to play this as tap land, just so I don't fall too far behind on my lands. I've got a really cool land base. Oh, hey. Best card of the deck. Don't tell me the second giant killer. Don't you dare have a second giant killer. Don't do it. Don't do it. Power 4 Great kills either of these. Yep. Oh my gosh. Man, they are taking forever for their plays. I can't say anything because I'm over here running a stream and answering the phone for people and doing a bunch of other stuff. So I actually am super distracted more often than not and take most of my turn, most of the time limit of my turn. But what's this guy's excuse? Okay, get rid of my Love Struck Beast. Not very cash money of you. Okay. Land for turn. Cast this Mammoth to get it in play. What are you holding priority for? Either activate your Maze Mind Tome or let me take my turn. Come on. Come on. Seriously. Some people have other stuff they want to do today. Over here dragging your feet. Okay. Gonna make me wait another 30 seconds for my second spell I'm casting this turn? Awesome. Cool. Now give me the top card of your now give me the top card of your deck. A land. Okay. Well. Take 4. This is gonna cost 2 more next turn. I don't even have the red source to be able to cast it anyways. I draw the red source, though. I draw a Fabled Passage, though. Fabled Passage would be like the best draw here. Play Fabled Passage, get a red source off the Fabled Passage, go to combat, cast an Ember Cleave. Let's put it on the Mammoth, kill my opponent. Yeah, seems pretty good. Okay, well, Elspeth Conquers Death. Gonna get rid of my Mammoth. Still fine. Then you got your blocker. My spells cost more. Oh, there's the Fabled Passage. That would have been great this turn. So 6. So 8 costs 5. So I can actually do this. Seriously. Some people just don't know how the English language works. Okay. What am I doing? How do I win this game? Bodies in play. Yeah. Oh, dang it. They just gained life. I might be dead now. Oh, this looks like some exile anything, doesn't it? Targeted non-token permanent you don't control CMC 4 or less. Oh! Nothing. That target's nothing. Awesome. Dang it, that targets one of my tokens. Okay. Okay, how do I win? Bone Crusher is pretty nice. Doesn't help me win, though. Play the Mammoth. Gonna equip and attack. Make it a 2/2 double strike with trample, which would kill any of the things. So the double block lets me kill at least one of them. Next turn I get to put up the Mammoth to do the same thing. Or I can, yeah, I'm just gonna do this. They're running Swift Response. Okay. 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 If you cast another one, I'm just going to concede. Oh, okay. Well, actually, doesn't really target here. Why would you target? Get rid of the Ember Cleave. I mean, they're winning, so I... Whatever. Mono white. They every one of their cards lined up exactly how they needed it to. One drop. Choice of 2 drop. Potential 3 drop, something to work towards. We'll keep it. Red source for my red spells. They're playing Lurrus, a bunch of cheap things, and then they're going to try they're going to play a bunch of cheap things, and they're going to mill themselves, and they're going to try to kill me with a bunch of Cruxas and other graveyard shenanigans. Second red source / third land is really good here. I want Scavenging Ooze. And to attack my opponent. Yep. Okay. You miscounted. There's their blue source. So now I am a little worried. Because if they're able to, if they leave the blue source open. Oh, okay, cool. Getting rid of that. Swing with both? Swing with both. Just the one. No blocks, that's fine. Oh, now I draw the card. Play this tapped because I don't need to swing with it. I don't need to use it, rather. Put the other half of that. Decline. Tapped. Cast creature. Attack. Perfect. Set up for next turn with December Cleave. Got a Lovestruck Beast, wait in the wings. The 3/2 doesn't scare me. And it's tapped. So I could flash a blocker in, which is why we're not going to worry about blockers. Perfect. Okay. Getting rid of the Mammoth there is a little unfortunate for me. They only have 1 mana though, so I'm not super scared now. The Lovestruck Beast or the Mammoth. I'll play the Beast first. Do I swing with the human? They could flash in 1 more Thieves Guild. If they do... No, timer hasn't appeared at any time. So they don't have a response to anything. Perfect. Metagaming. So this card is not an instant speed card. Okay, it is an instant speed card. It's not the right instant speed card. GG's. GG's. Turn 1, turn 2, turn 3. Not going to be casting this, but it's here. I think this deck's going to be +1/+1 counters. 2 Heart's Desire. Okay. Cool. There's taking it. Sweet. Alright, there's the first Lovestruck Beast. green source. Tradesies? Okay. Oh, that's just game. They have a great henge. That's game. Like, nothing I can do can stop what they've got going on now. Like, I can Embercleave, but I can't actually get over the top of anything. Yeah, it's just game. I'm gonna play this. Green source. Combat. Yeah. Get rid of the 5/5 and push a damage. Lose my board. Cast the 1/1 and concede. Yeah. Great henge. Infinite tempo. That's why I run it. Ends games. Cool. Well, I want to put the last little mastery node into the mastery tree. Finish this bad boy up. Boom. That's it. The mastery pass is done. Now we just get random cards from there. That's pretty cool. I'm going to end this stream tonight by opening up some booster packs. Ooh, gems. That's the best booster pack I got opened. Okay, sorry for the interruptions. We're going to open a couple more booster packs, and then we will call it there. What we get? Ooh, Shatter Skull Smashing. I cast that. Actually, I don't ever really cast that spell. Ooh, Mythic card. Or Wild card, rather. Some gems. We're going to have plenty of gems for Kelmheim. Excited for that. More gems. Okay. All these packs are just gems. It's just gems all the way down. Oh my goodness. All right. Only 10 packs. See how many gems I get. All of them. They're all gems. Everything is gems. Let me get some new cards. This card seems pretty good. And then Mythic. Sweet. Okay, yep, that is going to do it for tonight's stream, so thank you very much for tuning in. We'll be back tomorrow night with some more... Tomorrow is Thursday. We will be back with some Final Fantasy action. We hope to see you guys in that stream. As always, stay safe. Stay safe, and have a good night.